it's Major Mohommed Shah also live with us. Major Shah, Ambassador Goel was just making a very pertinent point. The point, of course, being on how there is a need to ensure, one, check gun laws, and of course ensure that proper background check is done, and that the guns are not available to just about every second person on the streets of America. Would you like to take that forward? What is it that you think needs to be done to ensure that such untoward incidents don't take place in the future?
Very good question, Meenakshi. Ambassador Goel very rightly pointed out. Now, I'll give you an example, I'll correlate this so that all our viewers in India especially are able to understand this. In India, if I want a gun, if I want to procure a gun for self-defense, say a 12-bore or a .22 or a 9mm pistol, what do? I apply to the DC's office or district commissioner. It will take months and years perhaps, and I still may not have the surety of getting a license, that too for self-defense. Here in the US, the gun laws are so simple that almost every person who applies gets a gun. Now the assault at Robb Elementary School in the heavily Latino town of Ulwade was the deadliest shooting at a US grade school since a gunman killed 20 children and 6 adults at Sandy Hook Elementary in Newton, Connecticut in December 2012, if I'm not mistaken. It was a very big news that time, and as you brought out the chart, it has been subsequently happening, and now what we see today. Now, the Governor Greg Abbott said also that one of the adults, the 2 adults who were shot, one of them was a school teacher. Now the gunman, the 18-year-old, perhaps a mentally disturbed person, went from classroom to classroom, going around killing people. He was killed later on. But now, apart from the gun laws, what is the other reason? Mentally disturbed? Okay. If he was mentally disturbed, Meenakshi, in India, there's a big taboo about mental health, being mentally disturbed. Oh, so-and-so's mad is a term, unfortunately, in India. In US, in the West, everyone has a shrink. They all have a counselor, they have a psychologist, a psychiatrist, who they can go and talk to and lighten their heart. But here, when this thing happens, 2 reasons mainly. One is the gun law, as Ambassador Goel rightly pointed out, that should be made stringent. It should not be that relaxed. Everyone has a gun, and such incidents will keep on happening.
Absolutely, these incidents will keep on happening if that is not kept under check. On that note, I thank all the experts.